Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry that it's been so long since I last posted. It's been 2 months. Whoops. Anyway, I'm back. I was just busy with like life stuff and college, but we're chilling now. All things are good. But yeah, as you can see from the title of today's video, I'm going to be redrawing some of my OCs. So yeah, let's get to it. Before I start talking about my OCs and redrawing them, I want to say thank you guys so much. We just hit 200 subscribers at the time that I'm recording this, and I am blown away by your guys' support, that so many of you want to see what I do and what I create. It's crazy, and I thank you all so much. Something that I'm trying out in this video is I'm having 2 different editing styles, and so this first OC that I'm redrawing, I'm doing just like a speed paint, I guess, so it's just a sped up version, versus for the next OC, it'll be drawn and edited in real time, but it's gonna be cut up into little clips. So just let me know at the end what you guys think of, which editing style you prefer, which you like better. As for talking about the OC itself, yes, as you can see, this is my OC. His name is Nico. Just sketching him out. So I created him, I think in 2018, 2019. I'm going to show a couple pictures on the screen as I'm talking about this of previous drawings I've done of him and what year they were. And so basically he's just kind of your calm, chill guy, he's kind of go with the flow, doesn't really care what's going on. When I first made him, I was like, oh yes, he's gonna be in a band, he's gonna be the drummer, and I feel like I made him more like a guy version of me, because we have a lot of the same qualities, so he sort of reflects me in a sense, because I played drums for a little bit, but not really, not enough to do anything with it. I do remember that when I was first creating him, in my mind I was like, oh, I want him to be able to do all these things that I wish I could do that I can't. So that's how I came up with the inspiration for him when I was creating him. A big reason why I wanted to make this video though is because my art style constantly changes, and the way I draw people, I can never draw them the same really. So OCs are kind of hard for me to make because it's they never look the same whenever I draw them, as you might have seen by the pictures I showed of Nico. I'm also not the greatest at creating a backstory for characters. It's something that I really struggle with, which is why I wanted to work on this video so I could kind of try and overcome that, sort of. I feel like something I could have done better with Nico's design is kind of showcasing his personality better with his design. It's just a hoodie and jeans, and he has blue hair. The blue hair is his most prominent feature, but there's nothing about his outfit that oh, here's something you can know about him from his outfit. It's not really much is going on there, but it's okay. When it comes to drawing Nico, I always just draw him in just a hoodie and jeans, and I feel like if I were to give him another outfit, I don't even know what I would actually give him for another outfit, which is something I need to brainstorm, because yeah, I'm not the best character designer. I've tried, but it just, my brain can't come up with stuff that other people are so talented at it. I'm jealous of you guys, because whoa, you guys have awesome OCs, and I'm just man, I wish I had that ability. But yeah, I guess about Nico, yeah, like I said, he's kind of chill, calm guy. He absolutely loves to skateboard, even though he sucks at it. It's his hobby. You don't have to be good at hobbies to do them. He can't sing. As much as he loves music, he cannot sing for the life of him. Oh yeah, and when I talked about that whole drumming thing, yeah, I scrapped that when I was redrawing him. It doesn't fit, because he's very antisocial and hates big crowds, and just, I feel you don't necessarily have to be the most outgoing person to be a drummer, but if he doesn't like big crowds because he doesn't like a lot of noise, it just, yeah, doesn't quite fit or seem to work in my eyes. But yeah, after making him be such a quiet person, it doesn't make sense to make him be this loud drummer. But yeah, anyway, I created a little character sheet about him so you guys can know his likes and dislikes and a little bit more about him. So yeah, here's that being displayed. And here's my other OC, Alfredo. I tried a bit more with his design than I did with Nico's. I tried to showcase a few extra things. It's not as like apparent. But anyway, about Alfredo, he's 19 years old. He loves to adventure and explore and just go out and do things in the world and nature. And he has ever since he was a little kid. When he was a kid, he loved to like pick up insects and bring them home, and his mom would absolutely freak out. But like, it's something he loved. He loved bringing any kind of little creature he could when, you know, he was little, and that just was his thing, and it's stuck with him ever since. As much as he wants to be athletic and tries to be like super outdoorsy, and like he would try out for like sports teams in high school, but he could never do it because he's just so clumsy and just not athletic in the slightest. So that's how he makes up for it with his like whole adventuring and exploring. Something that I wanted to do was give my OCs like a hobby that they enjoy but aren't particularly good at. I feel like there's this whole idea where you have to be perfect at any kind of hobby or anything you do, but you don't need to. So his little hobby that he loves is sewing, which you'll be able to see more towards the end of this like drawing of him, where he has sewn on little patches on his clothing to fix it up. It's also so that he puts his own little touch on his clothing instead of it just being like plain and boring. It helps give it some like spice, some life. And then the little like clumsy aspect, I showcase that by his little bandages on his legs. He's always like falling, tripping, running into things when he's out exploring. And then he's like this super duper fun, talkative person, wants to be friends with everybody. Like, you could just be a stranger walking down the street, and then if he just, you know, he'll just go up and say, "Hi, how you doing?" Like, and he's just that kind of person who wants to talk to you, which, like, if someone did that to me, I would be so intimidated. I'd be like, why is this person talking to me? But, you know, that goes right over his head, what other people might think in that circumstance, because he wants to be friends with everyone and put a smile on everyone's face and make sure they're happy and feeling welcomed, and yeah. And because he's so friendly and talkative, he absolutely hates awkward silence. He does not like silence at all. If there's any point of stopping in a conversation, he's gonna try and find something to fill that void, because he wants there to always be talking, which, you know, sometimes people find him annoying for that, but it's how he is. Alfredo is also this like overall super duper sweet person, and that kind of falls in line with like what he likes to like eat and drink. He loves like any type of sugary drink, and he loves desserts. Like, desserts are his favorite too. If you asked him the question, do you prefer sweet or savory, he's definitely gonna choose sweet. As for his favorite drink, that would have to be lemonade. Maybe a simple answer, but super sugary and tastes great. And then here's his little character sheet that I made. These character sheets kind of just reiterate what I've already said, and then like a few more facts about them, but yeah. And now it's speed paint time, which allows me more time to talk to you guys. Both of these OCs don't actually exist in the same universe. They're both kind of just like a real world modern type thing, but they never ever will ever cross paths. They don't exist in the same space. And actually, Alfredo was inspired by Lalen's Curse, the webtoon. I don't know if any of you have ever read of it, but that's kind of like why he's like super adventurous. Yeah, I wanted to make him like he's in that universe, versus I feel like Nico is in more like a college AU kind of thing. He actually started college late. That's why it still says he's like studying, and even though he's 22, because like 22 would be the age you would graduate if you got into college like right after high school, but that wasn't the case for him. He took like a couple years off from school after he graduated, and then went to community college and, you know, is going to university. Late start, but better late than never. Anyway, please let me know what you guys think about the difference in like editing style, if you guys prefer speed paint or like real time just cut into different small clips. For the next video, I think I'm gonna try and do like a speed paint, or like the next digital drawing video, I'm gonna do like a speed paint, but I'm gonna try and record it so that like you can see my process, like what I'm doing, what I'm drawing, how I'm doing it, instead of like this 1 minute afterwards time-lapse video. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to record that. Again, thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. Like, I'm surprised I even got any in the time that I was away from uploading, because yeah, 2-month break. Not that great, but you know, you guys like the stuff, so if there's anything else you'd like to see, I'd love to know what you guys want to see next. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you feel inclined to do so. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye!